Welcome to Live Interactive English. I am Nina.
Hello, everybody. I am Shane. And today we are looking at the Amalfi Coast. Sunshine and sea in Italy.
Ooh, I would love to go to Italy. I actually booked my flights to go to Italy twice, but ended up having to cancel them, unfortunately.
Why did you have to cancel twice?
Just bad luck. I think the first time, COVID had just hit, and I was in the UK. And then the second time, there was
I remember
it
was pretty bad in Italy, too,
yes,
in the beginning.
Was. So it was immediately canceled by the airline. And then the second time, we had a family emergency. So we had to go home. So it hasn't happened yet, but I will go soon.
Why do you want to go to Italy, just out of curiosity?
I do want to go to most countries, but Italy seems very beautiful, right?
Yeah, very, very, and it has lots of history, like in lots of great museums. I have been to Italy and have experienced the beauty and all of the history and going and seeing all of the big cities and going to all of these fine museums that they have there. And I would just say that Italy is definitely unlike any other country. It's very unique, and the people are quite welcoming, which is nice. They can be a little bit naughty. There's some thievery going on there because I had my backpack stolen by some thieves.
Oh, wow.
So as a tourist, just like in any really big city, I would say when you're traveling as a tourist, you need to be careful. But I would say in particular, if you find yourself like me, I was in Florence and I took my backpack off to eat food and I just wasn't on me. And someone grabbed it when I wasn't looking.
Oh, no.
So pretty bad. But anyway, it was a beautiful country.
Just be careful with your things.
So let's find out about the Amalfi Coast.
Okay.
Italy has it all. Tasty food, remarkable cities, incredible scenery, and thousands of years of history. It's no wonder the country has long fascinated travelers from around the world. It also has one of the longest coastlines in Europe, with rocky cliffs, beaches, and colorful towns. One particularly charming part of Italy's seaside is the Amalfi Coast on the southern edge of the Sorrento Peninsula. The town of Positano is a great introduction to this stretch of coastline. Narrow lanes of pastel-colored houses wrap around the hills all the way to the sea and make for one of the region's most famous sights. These little streets lead down to a beach by the deep blue water, where rows of colorful umbrellas provide shade under the warm sunshine.
All right, so we're looking at the Amalfi Coast, sunshine and sea in Italy. And this is day 1.
Yes. Okay, so let's learn about it.
Okay.
Italy has it all. Tasty food, remarkable cities, incredible scenery, and thousands of years of history. Ooh.
That's one of the big things you need to remember. It's just like historically, there's a lot of stuff that's been preserved. And so it's a lot of really great historical architecture and things to see.
Yes. It's no wonder the country has long fascinated travelers from around the world. Wow. So yes, everyone thinks about traveling to Italy, right? Especially in Europe.
Who does not love Italian food?
Oh, it's one of my favorites for
Seriously,
sure.
yeah. It's definitely in my food, the way that I eat my diet. That's the word I'm looking for. In my diet, it's a staple. I'll have Italian food at least once a week.
More pizza or pasta?
More pasta, not pasta. We're not from the UK.
Anyways.
I eat a lot of pasta. And just so you guys remember here, when you say Italy mian, that doesn't mean spaghetti. that means pasta. Okay? 意大利面 is spaghetti is a kind of 意大利面. Okay?
Yes.
So just so you guys remember that, because a lot of people make that mistake. Okay, we have a vocabulary word.
Yes, so remarkable means very special or surprising. Okay, for example, the scientists made a remarkable discovery that changed how people understand the ocean.
Okay, continuing. It also has one of the longest coastlines in Europe with rocky cliffs, beaches, and colorful towns.
Yes, I've seen so many pictures and it looks so beautiful.
It's so beautiful, right? So we have a vocabulary word, cliff, which is a noun. It just means a very steep, high wall of rock, earth, or it could even be ice.
Yes.
You often find them where the land meets the ocean or in the mountains.
Yes.
Okay, so for example, even in the summer, the cliffs are windy and the air is fresh.
Okay, continuing, one particularly charming part of Italy's seaside is the Amalfi Coast on the southern edge of the Sorrento Peninsula. Okay, so that's another spot that people should check out, right?
Yeah, definitely. All right, let's check out Hanny.
Okay.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。这次要介绍的景点是意大利的阿马菲海岸。课文一开始提到，意大利应有尽有，美食、非凡的城市、令人惊叹的景观，还有数千年的历史。难怪这个国家长久以来让世界各地的旅人着迷。好，单字 remarkable 就可以形容非凡的、惊人的，或是引人注目的。那刚刚说难怪怎么样怎么样，我们来介绍这个句型是。It is no wonder 加上 that 子句，表示难怪怎么样，什么什么不足为奇。句型里面的 no wonder 它表示难怪，那么 it 是虚主词，用来代替 that 子句，其中的 it is 跟 that 都可以省略。那么 no 你还可以把它换作 little 或是 small 来代替。举例来说 ，Rabbits are cute, fluffy, and cuddly. No wonder people love keeping them as pets. 兔子可爱，毛茸茸又惹人怜爱，难怪人们喜欢养它们当宠物。那补充一个句型是 It's no surprise 加上 that 子句，可以表达点点点，不令人惊讶，不令人意外。虚主词 it 也是用来代替 that 子句，像是 Henry exercises every day, so it's no surprise that he stays in shape. Henry 每天运动，所以他能维持身体强健，并不令人惊讶。那么课文接着有提到说，意大利还拥有欧洲数一数二长的海岸线，有岩石峭壁，有海滩，还有色彩缤纷的城镇。在意大利众多海滨地区当中，有一个格外迷人的地方，那就是位于索伦托半岛南端的阿马菲海岸。好，来看单字 cliff， 它常常用来指海边的悬崖或者是峭壁。那我们接着回到课文中。
Okay, thank you, Hanny. Now let's continue.
Okay, the town of Positano is a great introduction to this stretch of coastline. Narrow lanes of pastel-colored houses wrap around the hills all the way to the sea and make for one of the region's most famous sights. You know, you've probably seen the pictures of this. And once you do see these pictures, you'll be like, oh, wow, that's where they're talking about.
Yeah, and that's why people want to go. One of the reasons.
One of the reasons, yeah.
Okay, continuing. These little streets lead down to a beach by the deep blue water, where rows of colorful umbrellas provide shade under the warm sunshine. Yes, especially that part of Europe, you know, they are known for their beautiful beaches and beautiful weather.
That's why I was just doing this because I went to Italy and I didn't go to any of the coastline.
What? Why?
It just because there were so many other places to see.
And so little time.
And so little time. So many places to see. So little time.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, let's go to Hanny.
波西塔诺镇是体验这一段海岸线的绝佳起点。狭窄的巷道两旁，你可以看到色彩柔和的房屋。那沿着山丘蜿蜒而下，一路会延伸到海边，形成这个地区最著名的景观之一。那么这些小巷，它会通往深蓝色海水旁边的海滩，那边可以看到一排排缤纷的遮阳伞，在温暖阳光下提供遮荫。好，文中它用到 pastel colored。 是指说色彩柔和的，其中的 pastel 这个名词它可以指粉色、柔和色彩，或者是粉彩画，或者是粉蜡笔。那这边有一个重点是 where 当关系副词，它相当于 in which、on which 或者是 at which， 引导形容词子句用来修饰或补述说明表示地点的先行词。首先，当 where 引导形容词子句用来补述说明特定地点时，要用非限定用法 ，where 的前面要加逗号。举例来说 ，Hank spent his entire summer vacation in Pingdong, where his grandparents live. Hank 整个暑假都在屏东度过，他的爷爷奶奶住在那里。那形容词子句是用来补述说明特定地点屏东，所以我们用逗号把那个句子隔开。再来 where 引导形容词子句去修饰或限定某个地点时，要用限定用法 ，where 的前面不加逗号，像是 This is the house where my grandparents used to live. 这是我爷爷奶奶以前住的房子。那形容词子句就是用来修饰限定 the house 的范围。那我们接着回到课文中。
Okay, so like I said, unfortunately, I've never been able to see this coastline.
Yeah.
Only in pictures or in movies. You're probably the same.
But hey, at least you got to go to Italy.
That's true, but I'm going to my next trip when I go to Italy, cross my fingers I get to go again. I will go to the coast. All right, but right now we're going to go to the second part of the article, and we'll be right back.
Okay.
Further along the coast is Amalfi, a town with deep historical roots, and the origin of the region's name. Once a powerful maritime republic, Amalfi has preserved many features from its past, including the Grand Amalfi Cathedral. This magnificent church sits at the top of 62 steps, and its special appearance reflects the influence of the many cultures that have passed through Amalfi throughout its long history.
Welcome back, everyone. Now let's continue learning about Amalfi.
Okay, so further along the coast is Amalfi, a town with deep historical roots, and the origin of the region's name.
Ooh, nice. Okay. Once a powerful maritime republic, Amalfi has preserved many features from its past, including the Grand Amalfi Cathedral. Oh, wow.
So maritime meaning having to do with the ocean, basically.
So a republic is a country where people vote for their leaders.
Okay.
So for example, after years of conflict, the country became a republic.
Fantastic. And we have another vocabulary word, preserve. Preserve is a verb. It means to keep something in its original state or in a good condition so that it does not change, decay, or be destroyed. So for example, my mom preserved the old photos by storing them in special boxes.
So maybe they don't get moldy or, they get broken over time, right?
Right, yeah. So it's important to preserve, especially, places like tourist attractions.
Yeah, historical buildings.
Historical sites, because when you have tourists go to these places, oftentimes they destroy things,
yes.
And it's important that it's preserved and people take care of these beautiful places because they're not going to last forever if we don't treat them with respect.
Indeed. All right.
Okay.
So let's go to Hanny first and we'll see you right after.
沿着海岸继续前行就是阿马菲，这是一座拥有深厚历史渊源的城镇。那它曾经是强盛的海洋共和国，至今仍然保留着许多历史特色，包括雄伟的阿马菲主教座堂。我们来看单字 republic， 就是指共和国、共和制。preserve 动词表示保存、维护。单字例句提到，妈妈把旧照片存放在特别的盒子来保存它们。Nina 老师说，可能是怕照片发霉或是破损。老师用到 moldy 这个形容词，就是发霉的。补充单字 maritime 则是形容海的、海事的或是航海的。接着课文中。
Thank you, Hanny. Now, continuing, we were talking about the Amalfi Cathedral, right?
Right. Okay, so let's continue. This magnificent church sits at the top of 62 steps, and its special appearance reflects the influence of the many cultures that have passed through Amalfi throughout its long history.
Wow, okay,
So lots of people have been there. So people from different countries probably have occupied that area and things like that. So there's probably a lot of interesting things that you can see.
Yes, so we have a word magnificent means very beautiful and impressive. For example, the castle looked magnificent as the sun lit up its high towers.
Okay, we have another vocabulary word, reflect. Reflect is a verb. It means to show or express a particular quality, feeling, or idea. So, for example, the story reflects the author's worries about the future.
Okay,
All right, let's head over to Hanny and we will be right back.
sounds good.
刚刚说到阿马菲主教座堂，那这座壮丽的教堂是在62阶的台阶上方，它独特的外观反映了阿马菲在漫长历史中有受到多种文化的影响。好，单字 magnificent 它是形容宏伟壮丽的，或是极好的、出色的。reflect 动词它表示反映、表现或者是显示、反射。这话课文中。
Well, it sounds fascinating so far. So far, I mean, the Amalfi Coast, I definitely, if I'm going to go back there, I'm going to make myself a trip to Positano so that I can see those beautiful houses, like right on the seaside, on the cliff.
Check out the cathedral.
You can go over to Amalfi itself, which that's why you get the name the Amalfi Coast right there, because of Amalfi. You can go there and see the church. So there's lots to see. So why don't we go ahead, review the article again, and we'll see you tomorrow.
All right, see you then. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Italy has it all. Tasty food, remarkable cities, incredible scenery, and thousands of years of history. It's no wonder the country has long fascinated travelers from around the world. It also has one of the longest coastlines in Europe, with rocky cliffs, beaches, and colorful towns. One particularly charming part of Italy's seaside is the Amalfi Coast on the southern edge of the Sorrento Peninsula. The town of Positano is a great introduction to this stretch of coastline. Narrow lanes of pastel-colored houses wrap around the hills all the way to the sea and make for one of the region's most famous sights. These little streets lead down to a beach by the deep blue water, where rows of colorful umbrellas provide shade under the warm sunshine. Further along the coast is Amalfi, a town with deep historical roots, and the origin of the region's name. Once a powerful maritime republic, Amalfi has preserved many features from its past, including the Grand Amalfi Cathedral. This magnificent church sits at the top of 62 steps, and its special appearance reflects the influence of the many cultures that have passed through Amalfi throughout its long history.
最后，我们来复习今天课文里的单字文法。单字的部分有 remarkable 是形容非凡的、惊人的或引人注目的。再看到 cliff 这个名词，它常常指海边的悬崖峭壁。那么 republic 这个名词表示共和国、共和制。preserve 动词表示保存、维护。magnificent 是形容宏伟壮丽的、极好的、出色的。reflect 这个动词可以表达反应、表现、显示或反射。文法的部分，第一个学到 It is no wonder that 主词加动词是表达难怪怎么样不足为奇。第二个学到 where 当关系副词的用法。那么 where 引导形容词子句在补述说明特定地点时要用非限定用法 ，where 的前面要加逗号。where 引导形容词子句去修饰或限定某个地点时，则是用限定用法 ，where 的前面就不加逗号了。好，那以上是今天的讲解，同学别走开，马上回来哦。
Hi everyone! Today we're going to take you to a beautiful place called Xizhou Gardens in Changhua County. Now, it's a very, very large garden, and that is why when visitors go there, they need to get a brochure or a map first. A brochure is a thin booklet with lots of pictures that give you information about a place, a service, or a product. Some of the places where you can get a brochure are places like maybe amusement parks, museums, and art galleries. Well, let's check out this wonderful place called Xizhou Gardens. Xizhou Gardens is in Xizhou Township in Changhua County. It is the largest flat park in the country. It covers about 123 hectares. It is divided into park area, forest area, and nursery stock area. It takes more than half a day to walk around all of the beautiful sites in the park. Visitor Center is next to the entrance. Visitors can get brochures and maps there first. As the park is very big, visitors can also rent a bicycle. You can see flower gardens everywhere, just like colorful carpets. In the center of park area is a beautiful lake. It's very relaxing to walk around the lake on the grass. Visitors shouldn't miss the forest area of Xizhou Gardens. The park designed wood walkways to let visitors walk through the forest. It's very romantic to walk under the shady trees. I hope you guys enjoyed taking a tour around Xizhou Gardens with us. Now, if you have time for a day trip, Xizhou Gardens would be an excellent choice. Now, I hope you enjoyed our lesson, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!